All right, and welcome. Rondo. We're back. Back again. I'm smiling, but I'm upset inside. Yet again, Liverpool have upset me on another week. But anyway, man, let's get into it. It's your boy, Akin, also known as AA Talks Ball. I'm hosting, as always. I'm joined by my co-host.
AJ knows ball. Don't need to do the long introduction today. You man know already.
Okay, no, aka Street Professor, aka just.
Where I know ball's crazy.
Oh, that's it. And I'm also joined by regular podcast member. Come on, tell me.
Aaron, AG, Arsenal fan, 3 games away. 3 cup finals left.
What?
Could be looking good.
To what? Double?
Maybe. Hopefully. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, I'm actually happy you're here because I've been meaning to I'm actually burnt you haven't been to the other ones because
We can talk later.
no. Still talk now.
Address.
Okay.
What? So now it looks like you're gonna win the league, and obviously you're in the Champions League final.
Yeah.
What? Arteta out? Yeah.
This is what I said. So
You see, I told you. Remember what I said? Alright, listen.
Let me land.
Say nothing, land.
Straight into it,
So
though.
if we win the Prem, firstly again, I'm
Yeah.
automatically Arteta in. It depends on the Champions League final. If you go to the Champions League final now, and let's say you see the Carabao final, if there's something like that, Arteta out. If we win the final, obviously I won't stay. If we lose it on like a penalties, then or like a last minute goal, then maybe I'll give him some leeway there and I'll give him, next season.
Okay.
But if that Carabao final where we went there looked like we were going to get absolutely nothing from the game, just embarrassing as a performance as a whole, we'll have to go. But right now,
So if he wins the Premier League,
yeah,
but you don't perform too well in the Champions League, you'd sack him.
I'd sack him, yeah.
At first you were saying even if they win the double, sack him in it.
Nah, that
Nah.
wasn't
I said if he done the double, that's the way I'd keep him.
Okay, so he has to win.
He has to
He has
win
to
the
win the
Premier
Champions
League,
League.
and he has to put in a strong toe-to-toe performance.
So to
against
keep
me.
his job, he has to do what no Arsenal manager's ever done before.
He has to go toe
That's
to
what
toe
you're
in the
saying.
Champions League
Literally.
final. If he goes toe to toe in the Champions
Why?
League final, he should stay.
Why does he have to go toe to toe?
So you're campaigning for him to leave your club?
What do you mean campaign for him to leave the club?
Like, you'd be Arteta out if he wins the Premier League.
Yeah, and then gets cooked in the
And then gets cooked in the
final.
Champions
I'd want him to go.
Bro, why are you capping?
I've said my reasons.
Why
I've
are
already
you
said my reasons.
You're gonna be at the. Are you gonna be at the parade or not?
Probably, yeah. But the thing is, I don't know because it's going to be a day after the Champions League final. If we lose, I'm going to be depressed. Who's going to try to go parade when you're depressed? I don't know. We'll see in it.
That's the only reason why I'm happy, because even if they win the Prem, I know how it feels after you get smoked in the Champions League
Yeah,
final.
I
I've
don't
been
know.
there.
Do you think they'll get smoked?
That's the thing. I don't know because I don't know what lineup they're gonna put out. Like their teams just when they have everyone available, you never know who Arteta's gonna pick. Even today, they're gonna start with Odegaard, Eze, and Saka. Normally, it's just one or the other.
That can create a lot, though.
Bro, they're playing Burnley. They should smoke them, man.
Yeah, I reckon they will.
Very
But anyway,
dependent. It's very dependent, man.
we've gone straight into things. On today's podcast, we are gonna discuss. So we're gonna start off with a little bit of Premier League roundup. Liverpool obviously played Aston Villa on Friday, got smoked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll speak about the fact that it looks like dark, innit? Dark. We'll speak about the fact that it looks like Spurs are gonna stay up. West Ham lost to Newcastle, and then obviously the FA Cup final on the Sunday as City triumph yet again. Pep Guardiola now has 20 trophies in 10 years at Man City.
I think he
2
said it's
trophies
19.
a year.
Hold on.
He said it's 19, innit?
quick
He wants to
question.
win the 20th one.
You see, if that's 20, that's including community shields, isn't it?
It is, yeah. To be
So does that mean Arteta's Arsenal winning trophies quite regularly then?
Please stop. Please stop. You're allowed to include community shields when you've got bare trophies.
Oh,
Okay, you can take the community shields away then, if that makes you feel.
And if that makes you feel better,
I'm just
it would
asking for the rules.
just be the 17 trophies.
I'm just
But
asking
on
for
the
rules.
bright side, at least I think we've found Salah replacement for Liverpool, innit?
Who's that?
Again.
Just,
Well, he's doing Salah things. Hold up there on the wing.
just stop
cutting
it, man.
inside,
And
banging
then-
it.
The left foot serious.
Serious.
All right. You guys, you got good jokes here. And then we're going to get into the Rondo team of the season. So lots to discuss. Well, what do you guys want to start off with when you're looking at the Premier League weekend?
Let's go to your club because it was the first game of the weekend, so we got to go to it.
Yeah.
So where do you stand with your football club? Like, are you happy? What's going on?
Did Works play, by the way? Just
Nah,
Oh,
well,
really?
like he played, I think it was like 20 minutes.
Okay.
towards the end of the game. Not much of an impact to be honest, but we were literally getting peppered.
Makes sense. Better.
Like every time Villa attacked, I thought they would score. It finished 4-2. I thought it could be.
And he couldn't help turn the game around.
It couldn't be 5 or 6. Yeah.
Villa, by the way.
Yeah.
You know.
It could have been 5 or 6,
Like,
bro.
He scored against Villa.
Huh?
Cunha scored against Villa.
Odegaard got 2 assists against Villa.
Just letting you know.
Well done for you.
Both home and away.
Well done.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Just letting you know.
Fantastic. How do I feel? I mean, I feel the same way I felt since December of last year. That Slot needs to leave this football club, man. It's honestly becoming more and more painful every single week. I know that this incompetent board are gonna keep him on to save their own backs. But in my view, nothing's gonna change. He talks about the fact that, he said this quote the other day that I feel like fans will be very surprised at what a window can do.
I hear that.
No.
You don't hear it?
No, I don't hear it at all. A window, listen, what he's really missed this season is a functioning attack, especially wingers.
Yeah.
That can get him out of jail in some games. We will be better than what you're seeing. But there's no transfer window. There's no player that's going to sort out the fact that his out of possession tactics are loose blood.
But if you get a DM as well, then
Nah, bro.
right.
No DM can cover the spaces
I'm not gonna lie to
that
you.
he's leaving.
I watched McAllister comp the other day from last season. It's like 2 different people.
Different player.
Yeah, it is.
And
So it's like,
Bro, do you know what
it's
it?
hard.
I'm telling you, these, like, when you've got a coach that's incompetent like this, and I actually think, especially coming from the Eredivisie, nothing against that league, but I just don't think the tactics translate well to the Premier League. Whatever they've got going over there just doesn't translate well to intense Premier League football. And you talk about the fact, maybe we're going to bring in a DM, we're going to bring in this. Number one, I think Slot prefers more technical players. But even if we bring one in, you look at someone like Casemiro. Now, yeah, we'll probably bring in a younger DM who probably has more legs. Look at the difference of him under Ten Hag and then what we've seen, even on the Amarim, and then also, of course, now against Carrick. Huh?
The first season.
Yeah, but that's the muscle memory. When these men are still using the system, once these men start embedding their own thing, and the gaps start getting bigger and bigger every week, bro. We were watching Casemiro, and genuinely, it was like retire.
Do you know what it is?
Like,
Do you know why you're right? Because Ten Hag's preferred midfield was Casemiro, Eriksen, and Bruno. That's what he liked. And then he tried to move to Mason Mount, Casemiro, Bruno. So all that technical, forgetting the other side of the game type of stuff, it's probably a Dutch thing.
Yeah, definitely. They prefer like technical players. They want to be technical secure. They don't mind suffering under physicality, and they just want to, I don't know, like, even the way they want to win games, it's not honourable.
Try to play Eriksen 6.
You know what I think you guys have missed a lot, and I know your fans tried to run coat, but deep down I think you realise how much you miss him is obviously Trent. Because at the end of the day, you lose a player who was responsible for a lot of your build-up.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you had the ball in the final third, he was very on it. If you had the ball out wide, he was going to find one of your attackers.
Yeah.
You take that out, you replace him with Frimpong, who's a completely different type of player. Can't really say he's a right back, can't really say he's a right winger. So structurally, it's just completely falling off. Obviously, you've got...
I know that's your guy. Do you think he's levels?
He's not my guy, but I know. The thing is, he plays... At Leverkusen, he was in a 3-back, innit? So he was playing right wing back. Yeah. And it's a completely different position, right wing back to right back. So it's like, I feel like at Liverpool, he's come into a system because you've not really changed much from what you've done last season. You've just tried to put in players. And again, it's not working out. And I'm very surprised that you didn't go hard to get Xabi Alonso, because Xabi Alonso, he was at Leverkusen. He got the best out of your 110 mil player Wirtz. He got the best out of Frimpong. And you just let him go to Chelsea. And now it's like, where do you go from here now? Where do you really go from here?
I think just play Frimpong right back in it. Like,
absolutely.
Just play him there. Like, until you can do something else, just play him there. But that's not even the biggest thing that happened at Liverpool today. This week, it's not even the biggest thing. The maddest thing for me is that, you see, in life, we all like storylines. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like...
lift that cup, man.
I watch WWE a lot.
This club is killing me slowly.
I watch WWE a lot, and
the Alonso news was crazy.
Things that happen is like, cool. Something will happen in the past, and then they'll reference it in the future. But they had to build that storyline for it to happen later. So why on earth is their club legend, their GOAT,
oh my God,
coming out against their manager again? He done it early in the season. That was like that was the foundation of the madness. He came out and done an interview. This time, he's got Twitter fingers and he's writing paragraphs.
Bro, all the players like that post as well.
Bro,
all the players.
a man saying, I want rock and roll football back. But he's leaving, by the way. Do you know what that that's like a girl breaking up with you and then she sees a new girl coming through the door and she's like, oh, by the way, he's dirty. Like, she's just trying to kill your market.
Nah, the thing is, I do think, listen, there was a slight dig there with the rock and roll football, but I do think it's being a little bit overstated. People are saying that, you know, people are acting like he's personally insulted on the Slot. It was a slight undermining of the manager. Arne Slot, like, let's have it right. Arne Slot comes out every week and says that he wants to play front foot attacking football.
Yeah.
That's what he tells us. So the rock and roll football should not be too far. Perhaps not. He hasn't used the words rock and roll, and I get it's a bit of a dig. He was saying that we need to play, you know, the type of football that we saw on the Klopp and not the type of football that we're seeing.
Can he even play that football?
But it wasn't even.
That's why it's bad for me.
I don't care because do you know what it is? Yeah, even though I accept that, you know, Salah's not had the best season. I think there's an element of Salah where he's one of those. He's a massive player. He's a player. One of those players who's he's almost as big as a club. You know, the Salahs, the Ronaldos.
As big as any club, I'll be real.
Salah's a huge player.
Salah and Ronaldo in the same sentence.
No, but I just use Ronaldo. I'm not saying Salah's as big as Ronaldo. I just use it in the sense of the power that they hold. We see the power that Salah holds.
Does he hold any power?
He's got a mad coat.
Cool. I hear that. But
when he was dropped,
when he was dropped, you started winning games.
Even when he was dropped, what he did. There's not Liverpool fans are very much a club that will back their manager, even a manager that is doing what the heck Slot was doing. Even especially like I feel like now more people are just like lost with Slot. Back then he had a lot of supporters. People still wanted Salah back into the club. People still will love Salah. Like there's not a lot of players are going to get away with what he did and will continue.
You were winning games without him though.
No. We were drawing games without him.
Were winning games.
We were drawing games.
But I remember you.
Salah came out and we went on like the worst undefeated streak that I've ever seen.
Well, I remember you gave like who's it? Was it PSV or you gave someone digits?
PSV beat us 3-0.
No, forget that. There was another team you played that you gave digits. I can't remember who it was though.
Who?
You gave them like 7
in the Prem.
In the Champions League. It was the front three was Ekitike, Gakpo, and Isak.
We played a poor what team again? There was one poor German team, you know.
I can't remember.
Those games don't count.
But I just remember
those games don't count. That's not Slot's kryptonite.
You was losing. And then when he came out the team and then you man looked a bit better.
Yeah, we looked a bit. I'm not saying Salah has not done this thing this season. And listen,
it was Karabakh.
You see, Salah's not done this thing this season, and you know you don't want to see the type of stuff that he's doing. I'm not denying that, but like this side, I don't care about Slot. You know, frankly speaking, from his job perspective, wish the man the best in life. But from his like in regards to someone undermining him in terms of his position at the club. Absolutely. In fact, I hope when they give Salah the mic at Anfield, I hope he disses him again.
But you know, he's not the first.
I hope he disses him again.
He's not the first veteran to get dropped. Like I remember Rooney getting dropped under Mourinho for Ebro. Like this is nothing new.
Happens, isn't it?
So why is he moving this mad?
It's different. Like Salah's one of those players that's got the ego. Rooney's a player that's, even though he's a massive player, legendary player, he's always been a selfless player. Salah's not that vibe. And it's just different players. I think
it's his GA is angry, innit? He needs his GA or he's going to be angry.
Yeah, he's one of them, man. And it just is what it is. It's what made him so amazing. Listen, I still wish the man the best, but yeah, it's been a tough week for Liverpool. I mean, it's been crazy. I mean, that pumping from Aston Villa, Salah coming out with all of that, adding more. To be fair, I enjoyed that partially. And then Xabi Alonso going to Chelsea, which is.
Do you think that'll work? Because I actually haven't made a video on this yet, but I'm a bit skeptical about
whether it'll work.
Do you know what it is? I'm thinking about their team here. Their team probably does suit the 3-4-3 formation. Let's say that's what he wanted to do. They have wingers that aren't really that effective. Maybe if you use Neto as a wing back, he might work because of the way he likes to work up and down. Maybe I think Palmer, the way he likes to come off like those playing those little pockets, it could help him and Esteval in terms of not having to be so wide. Maybe a bit closer to the striker. It could help João Pedro with players closer to him. They've got midfielders that aren't really. None of them are really 10s, but they're all kind of like 8s or 6s. So maybe the 2 would work. And then obviously their centre-backs are probably all more comfortable in a 3 because of just the way they are in it. They're not all that good. So it could work. But my main thing is like, in the Prem, that formation tends to not work unless you've got like proper quality in your team, like world-class players. The only time we've seen it work is when world-class players fill those positions. So, or like specialists in certain positions.
But he's not just a 3-4-3
He's
manager.
not just a 3-4-3.
He
but
played
I think
4-2-3-1 at
Madrid.
And
he did-
4-3-3 as well.
He did, but he also went back to a 3-back for some of it as well. And
Yeah, he
they
did,
didn't like that. So in my head, I'm thinking, and we know,
And then he went back though.
but like
Mbappe probably told him
to
to
be
go
fair, to be fair, at Chelsea. At Chelsea, they do have managers that kind of chop and change when they need to in terms of formation. Those ones have been successful, so it's like fairs. I'm just not sure, like, because also with Alonso, my main thing is his most successful period at Leverkusen, so it's kind of the one I watched the most, and it's like a lot of those were comebacks. Like, there's a lot of parts of the game that aren't translatable to the Premier League in the way they played. So I'm just not too sure. But Chelsea, they've got players. I don't think Chelsea are too far away from being good again.
They're not. They've actually got. I just think they need a couple players to challenge, but to be a team that finishes in the top 4, which will probably be his aim next season. They don't need a lot more. I mean, they practically just need to maintain, and you just need to use the players effectively. Like, they should have got top 4 this season. When you see how poor we've been recently, and I think I don't think with Alonso. I don't know if I think it's time will still tell on Alonso if he's going to be an elite manager. I think he's a really good upcoming manager, and I see a lot of talent there. I think sometimes people, with what he did with Leverkusen, kind of put him on a crazy pedestal. But if you've actually watched him, I think he's a manager that does all the fundamentals very, very well. But I've not seen anything like out of this world from him.
No.
So that's the only thing I would say, and I'm not saying that to get onto him. I still wanted him at my club. I still think he's a superior manager to Slot. But one thing I will say to Liverpool fans is, I think Slot's going to stay anyway. So it's unfortunate. But for me, after watching his football, I want a manager that plays direct rock and roll football. Get me a German that's into high pressing, third man runs, and that's not really Alonso's football. It's a little bit more. Or Nagelsmann.
You want a Nagelsmann?
Honeb. Is it Honeb?
Where was he at?
Yeah, the Stucks. He's at Stuttgart.
Oh.
Yeah.
If a manager
Enrique is my
came in-
favourite, but those two.
If a manager came in and played 3-back at Liverpool, would you be happy?
No. But Nagelsmann can do that at times.
Yeah.
But I feel like he'd pattern himself up and play 4 at the back. Don't
I'm so
bring that.
anti-3-back now. It's crazy.
Amarim trauma, innit?
I'm so anti-3-back, especially because when Amarim came in, one of the reasons why I wanted him is because I was like, cool, he's got a formation he will live and die by. So maybe we'll see style of play at United. Now I don't need to see 3-back at United ever again.
Yeah. But don't you think as well, just like clubs like Man United and Liverpool, I feel like you've got to play to their style. Because you see, Old Trafford and Anfield, it's budge. You see, you go to that stadium, it doesn't matter. Things can happen. If you get the crowd, look at that halftime record. Crazy. Look at some of the teams we've seen them man field. And then if you look at Anfield, the things we've done in the past, the Barcelona comebacks, the comebacks in Europe, even some of the times where we've had, I've seen Liverpool teams down and out I'm talking top teams penned in at Anfield, Pep City's teams, Arteta's Arsenal teams, when we're far away in terms of
that 2-0 game in
2-0.
2023.
I watched the start of that game, I genuinely thought they were going to beat us 4-0. They were absolutely peppering us. Little fight with Trent has a little fight with Xhaka.
Yeah,
suddenly,
game just changed.
Bro, games just changed. We're raining hell. Like we are, like they are. Arteta's like telling people to stay back, and we are just attacking.
Yeah. Bro, I had to take a walk at halftime. I felt like I was getting suffocated.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You needed some air. But anyway, man, enough about Liverpool, man. I want to stop speaking about that club, man. Slot out and all them things there.
Is it officially?
Oh, bro, it's stop trolling me. Be mature. It's a Monday.
Wait, I can't even.
Good. I hope it hurts. Bruno got 20 assists. Talk to me.
We knew it was coming, but guys are selling. They need to switch on. I need him to break the record. The maddest part is I love Bruno, but I'm not his biggest fan. I'm never gonna sit here and be his biggest fan. I was even going through my old videos, and a lot of the things I get onto Bruno for, I still stand by it. Yeah. But it's like, when he's performing like this at the top half of the pitch, do you know what it is as well? I feel like because he was playing deeper in the season, like early in the season, a lot of the things I don't like about his game were getting like shined on, innit?
Yeah.
But because he's playing in the final third now, I don't care about some of the parts. Like the fact that when he gets the ball first, he's not really taking it on his back foot like that. I don't care anymore because like he gets it in the final third and he does what he needs to do. So I'm like, cool. When you watch Bruno, yeah, I can't lie, he's a maniac. I think he has autism. I'll be real. I think he might be autistic because I think to be that creative, you can't be okay in the head. There's some things he does that don't make sense. But I'm showing you. Even Turkey, I think the same thing with him as well. Like there's something not right there.
I hear it.
If you think about some of the geniuses in history, they're not all okay.
Messi on the spectrum. 100%.
Oh, 100%.
Bro, I think Bruno might be on the spectrum. There's something not like some of the decisions he makes in a football match that come off, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Are you alright? Even the cross into Mbeumo, yeah, it's like when he does it, it's like, yeah, he just crossed it across a bit. Bro, he's hit it with fizz across straight into my man's path. It's just a tap in.
Yeah,
I'm like, what? He's playing some passes. Even some of the you see when United go on a counter attack here, you see on FIFA when you see a through ball and you just press triangle and it just goes there.
Yeah.
Bruno sees that through ball and he just does it. And everyone just thinks, oh, he just played a pass. The passes he's playing are not normal.
No,
like,
no,
when
it's
you see
true.
other teams
You need it's
counter-attacking,
that I feel like every element of real genius is you know you're off the spectrum,
Like-
because you veer from the norm.
he makes the complicated look simple. That's the best way I can describe Bruno. And that's why I rate him so highly.
And you
in
think-
terms of now,
And you think he definitely deserves that PFA to go along with the FWA.
I think, yeah, I think obviously we've spoken about the quality in the league. Even to yesterday, I saw Luca make a video about like it was Salah's, De Bruyne's,
Yeah.
all these players that were about in the league, and now it's like Rice, Igor, Thiago, like even Gibbs White. I love him, but he can't be one of the posters. Like, don't make sense.
No.
So it's like, yeah, quality's gone down. When I compare him to the other people in the league, yeah, he's the best.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I disagree with that one.
Swear.
If I'm being honest,
you're gonna still. Oh, that's looking bib worthy. What are you gonna say? You're gonna challenge that then?
I'll challenge it. Yeah.
All
To be
right,
honest,
cool.
when
So Bruno Fernandes doesn't deserve the Player of the Year.
I don't mind him in the convo, but I don't think he should be winning it.
So who should?
I think this is the problem. I think Bruno will win it.
That
because-
groan.
Oh, he's gonna say something political.
You're good there.
I know what he's
Hey,
gonna say.
Gibbs. You know what I'm gonna say. There's gonna be
Bro,
no. You saw the problem.
The hole's there.
I know what he's gonna
Yo,
say.
pause.
Well, do you know
But-
what he's about to say is so pathetic. I know what he's gonna
What am
say.
I gonna say?
No, I don't need to do it for you.
So what? No, this is what I'm gonna say. So the reason that Bruno will win it is because the team that's been the best in the league this season doesn't have a clear and away talisman in the sense that
Yeah.
we have David Raya, we have Declan Rice, and we have Saliba. Those are for me the best three players.
What
I would
a trio!
have- I'd
What a
rather be
trio of talisman.
I wouldn't have
That's
Raya
so
above
dry.
Bruno. I wouldn't have Raya above Bruno, but the other two, I'd have them above Bruno. But the reason
Saliba and
is Saliba and Declan Rice.
How come Saliba and not Gabriel?
Nah, you see, this is the thing. So with Gabriel, again, Gabriel defending our box and attacking the other box, he's, the best defender on the planet, I think, in both boxes. But everything outside the box, and in terms of composure, maintaining the high line on the ball, Saliba is just clear of him. And
Okay.
the thing is, Gabriel's had a few shaky moments this season as well. And I think when I look back to last season, we started the season, I think Gabriel did start better than Saliba. But what really kind of sets them apart is, so if you remember the Real Madrid tie, for example, we had Gabriel was out and we had Saliba and Gabriel. I think if you flip that and you had Gabriel without Saliba next to, like, I don't know, obviously Kyrgios left foot, so it wouldn't be him. But let's say you had Gabriel and Mascara. I wouldn't have the same confidence that I'd have with like a Saliba and a less experienced centre back, because he's a profile that you can't really replace. Like, they complement each other so well.
Yeah,
and again,
yeah.
I do think they're probably the two best centre backs in the world, at least top three minimum.
Yeah.
So, but for me, I think Saliba is just something that you can't really replace. So
Okay, fair.
But anyway,
we go back to the exam
back to-
question.
back
The
to the
exam
point.
question
What?
is: so you think Declan Rice?
You know, if you wrote that in an exam, you get no marks. we didn't ask for no context, but
Yeah.
we know these players.
Yeah, but
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that.
that's hilarious. But yeah,
I
go
like
back.
that. I played
No, but I like that. That's still clippable.
I like that.
But if we go back to so Declan Rice and Saliba deserve the PFA over Bruno
Yeah.
Fernandes. The two of them.
I'd give it to me personally. I think I would give it to actually Saliba, because I don't think he's got his flowers this season.
Okay.
Although I do hit him.
Because of flowers.
He's not had his flowers in a long time. I
Give him
think
his flowers, then you don't have to get a PFA to get flowers,
the thing is, I'm pretty easy, because I know you guys ain't gonna win the Premier League or Champions League. You won't do it next season. You won't do it the season after. So if you want to have your Bruno assist record trophy, if you want to have your Bruno PFA Player of the Year trophy, you can have that in it. I'm happy for you, man. I'll take my Premier League trophy, hopefully, maybe the Champions League, God willing. But yeah.
What makes you think Saliba's been more impressive than Bruno Fernandes?
Because
He hasn't.
So we're gonna get onto the team of the season in a moment.
Yeah.
I can assure you that when it comes to the candidates, there's not going to be a single Arsenal player in that front four. The reason we're going to win this Premier League and potentially the Champions League as well is solely down to our defence. And our best defenders, Saliba and Rice, that core is insane. In the future...
Wait, that's their midfielder 8. The defender.
Let him finish.
He's our
Let him
8/6.
finish. Let him finish.
They shore it all up. Those two are the reason that we win all these games, that we control every single person we play against. Because Saliba, not only is he defending, the way he breaks lines, the way he initiates attacks, he takes initiative. Like he's just that guy. I'm sorry.
His dominance is superb. I'm not gonna lie.
It's crazy.
That defense when it's in form, they don't give you nothing.
The way we sustain pressure as well, like it's nuts.
Why are we acting as if Arsenal have just been dominating the league all season? It's not true.
I'm saying when the defense. But would you say that's not more to?
It's to our
because of the attack.
That's what I'm saying. When you watch our games, there's nothing to do with the defense. Like we dominate games. We have the ball a lot. It's just it gets to the front three and they don't do anything. So it's just we're inconsistent cycles. But it's nothing to do with the
I
defense.
can name games where there's cool. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I rate Arsenal's attack. I generally don't.
Yeah.
But I can name games where like when it came to it, your defense started moving shaky.
Like when
Bournemouth, Wolves. Like these are games where all of a sudden you guys started moving shaky. Even against United, shaky.
The United game, you guys scored 2 like worldies. Like you didn't really.
Cool. We didn't create a lot of open play, like actual
chances,
big chances, but we were getting in positions with ease at times. Like we were playing through you guys.
Yeah, but again playing for the midfield. And then you find it hard to get.
You just mentioned one of his midfielders.
Yeah, Rice. That
chances weren't coming though. Like
Aston Villa played through them with ease in the first time they played them, and in the first half of that game before Nana got injured.
I hear what you're saying, but
Man City at least 3 times this season have played through them with will.
I don't think Saliba played in the Villa Park game as well. So
Fairs. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, AJ. But I do think there's only so much that a defense can do, and more of the time it has been top. But I would say, on your points with Saliba, I do think you make a good argument, and I think Saliba's absolutely unreal. But I think when you're playing centre back, if you haven't been as much of a consistent force over the season, because obviously you had the injuries, when you're next to an attacker, I just think it's tough.
That though, he started the season a bit shaky, and then bro, really. I'm showing you because do you know why I'm not even going to compromise on this one? Because last night I went through all my videos this season just because I wanted to like save which ones and kind of stitch them end of the season, react to them. So I've listened back to everything I've said this season. I remember each narrative that happened throughout the season. The start of this season, everyone was
This is real.
We know your Arsenal narrative.
No, because I'm not even. This is not me hating.
Let him finish.
This is me just setting the record straight small. At the start of the season, it was an outstanding between fan bases and Arsenal fans. Gabriel is our best centre back. Like that wasn't even a debate. Guys were saying, I've woken up now. Gabriel's the better one. That is what Arsenal fans themselves were saying. I'm not saying maybe you, because I didn't know you back then, innit?
You're certainly performing better.
But they were saying, they were even saying Gabriel's holding Saliba's hand small. That's what they were saying.
I was hearing those.
So now we're getting to the point where, so Saliba started a bit shaky, or maybe just not at his best, got injured, then came back, started moving mad. Now we're going to act like he's just been brazy all season. That's not true.
The reason at the start of the season why Gabriel is getting a lot more plaudits than Saliba, again, it stems from the attack, because our attack, they weren't creating any goals. The only way we were winning games was because we'd get our set pieces and Gabriel was looking like King Von in the opposition box, whether he was scoring, whether he was causing chaos. Like, I'd probably say like 50 to 60% of our goals came from Gabriel. Even if he weren't getting a goal or assist, it would come from him in some way. That's not continued throughout the whole season, but everything outside of the box, Saliba better defensively, better on the ball, better like defensively. I don't see how Gabriel's never been better than Saliba. I think maybe the start of last season and start of this season, but consistently in the big moments, in the big games, Saliba's been there. You even go back 3 years ago when we lost to Bayern Munich in the Champions League and we went to the Allianz Arena. Our whole team on that day was pretty terrible. The only person who stood up was Saliba. Gabriel was shaky. You go to all our big games in the past, it's always been Saliba. That season as well.
He won man of the match. Moved to by Isak last season.
He won
twice.
But Gabriel got moved to as well. Yeah. That's the only time, I'll be honest, in the big game.
But anyway, guys, we got a cut. We got a cut. You did well, man. You did well. You made your case. Saliba's top quality, but ain't nobody trying to see the.
Man.
I'll
have my Premier League.
I don't want it to be like I'm here just hating on Saliba. I think he's quality, innit?
Yeah.
But I don't think he's been so class that we should brush Bruno.
I hear it. But anyway, Finally, before we go into the Rondo team of the season, City won the FA Cup. City versus Chelsea in the FA Cup final. Chelsea lose. Is that their 7th Wembley final in the last 10 years? That is crazy.
Terrific.
Bro.
A club that normally, like Chelsea are always a club when I think, when they get to a final, I'm always like,
They'll get the job done.
you should be worried. I remember that
not
Club World
anymore.
Cup. I just was like, I feel like they might win it.
Ugh.
Yeah, literally, because they had that good run on the other side. And I said, I called it. I said, I feel like, just playing them once, they're the type of team that will turn it on. But clearly not at Wembley. Any thoughts on the game?
A lot of people saying it felt like a Community Shield game.
Yeah, it didn't really have that FA Cup final. Like FA Cup games normally got that like
Edge to
old British style flavour.
Yeah.
A little bit of end to end, a little bit more risk.
I think Chelsea started well, so it looked like cool. It might have something to it, but they just, do you know what it is? Chelsea had guns with no powder.
Yeah, they kept on getting into positions and not really able to do it. And I just, as it went on, even though Chelsea had some really good players, I feel like they started the second half really well as well.
Yeah.
I just said once City get their chance, they're gonna take it. And to be honest, it's an excellent goal from Semenyo.
Who really impressed me in that final, I have to say. And he has to. I think he should be starting figuring out the World Cup is Levi Colwill. I think what he was doing at the back, obviously, he's still not won a game since coming back from injury because Chelsea are just a funny club. But the way he breaks lines, he's defensively solid as well. I think he's gonna be a top player. He already is a top player, and you can see that they've missed him throughout this whole season.
He should start for England.
The thing is, like England don't really have good centre backs. I'd start
Over Gay.
Gay. No,
Gay plays on the left.
Oh, you want Gay on the right, and then Colwill
okay.
next. So so Colwill over Konsa basically.
Yeah.
That's not that crazy.
The thing is,
I like Konsa though.
You'd have to see Colwill in the games before and see how it is because again, England is a different story. Like for example, I think
it's very
Maguire,
quick
when he
as
played
well.
for England has always been England's best centre back. So again, you have to see how he does it at international level. But I think he's within frame of a shot.
I do. I would take him, but I don't know if I would start him.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see for sure.
I hear that still. I just he's not played a lot of football, innit?
Yeah, that's a big one.
I like Konsa. I think Konsa's a good player.
I rate Konsa still. I want him at United.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
He's like 28 though.
Yeah, I'll take him. I don't want young centre backs anymore.
I hear it though.
Too many.
To be fair, and you could was he on under contract like that though? But I don't think Villa can't really afford to lose him, so he might be kind of spenny.
They just need to try and get someone like that.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't go wrong with a centre back like that. Quick, strong, good enough on the ball. Yeah. He's gonna put in 7 out of 10s every week.
Because we can't get to with the level that we want to get to with the centre backs we currently have, in my opinion. That batch of centre backs. Do you know what I deeped about having people in a batch? This might be mad, but yeah. You see, whenever I go motive and I see
yeah, go on.
Whenever I go motive and I see a group of girls, yeah. You see, in fact, forget girls, we don't even talk about. You see a group of like us as man them.
Yeah.
You see, if we step out as a unit, we look better because we're as a unit. When you look, bro, and then sometimes
you switch this.
If you look at each individual person,
they ain't that lit still.
They might not be that good. And that's even with teams. I've seen a lot of teams in the past where as a
that's
unit,
a funny analogy.
Bro, they're good as a unit. But if you look at their individual players, might not be that good. And when I look at United's centre backs, when I look at them individually, some of them are not that good. But because there's so many of them, we kind of just say, "Oh, we're calm."
Yeah.
Like if you actually think about it, our options are
when a batch of man then roll up to the booth, sometimes you'll be looking, you'll be intimidated. Then you start looking at each squad and you say, "Hey, you know what? We're good tonight."
Deep it. Euro, Heaven, Maguire, Martinez, De Ligt. That's our 5 centre backs.
Oh,
that's not peak.
Oh, hey.
De Ligt is injury prone.
Starting smelling up
Martinez
in the studio.
is injury prone. The ones that always fit are Euro, Heaven, and Maguire.
Yeah.
Most of this season,
Heaven's done well though.
He's not. No, do you know? I rate Heaven on the ball, but he's not that athletic, and his defending is a bit questionable at times because he likes to slide too much.
Yeah.
There's even a couple of times where I think he could have potentially given away a pen, but we got a laugh. If you put Heaven next to a top centre back, then he will look better. I don't even think he's ready to play like serious football. Nah, he's ready still.
He's a good squad player. He can definitely
he's a good squad player,
yeah, but he's not ready to start for United.
He's not ready to.
Like, if you man CL, you think you can roll up against them PSG boys with Heaven?
No, that's different. But
okay.
We can play like...
They will rain hell on his life.
We can play like... we can play Carabag. Heaven
Okay,
and
yeah.
earth.
That's what I said. Serious, like top
Yeah,
level football.
Bare of them men are not ready for top football. Euro's not ready for top football.
Oh, Euro's not ready for. I used to rate him. You know,
Why?
I just, you know what? He came in with a lot of hype, and I thought when he first started at United, he was looking all right. He had kind of a good profile. He was athletic. He was decent on the ball. And then the more I've watched him, I just thought
He's not decent.
he's not good.
Do you know what it is?
He's not good. It's crazy because when I was watching him, because you're always like, oh, he's this French centre back. He's coming on a lot of hype.
Yeah.
Remember when he first came in, it's like, you think he should be better than Maguire, and then you're watching both. Maguire's better than him.
Euro's just more athletic than him. And I was talking to Rance, and Rance was like, "Oh, he's a recovery centre back," and I'm thinking, bro,
But
is he RAC? Like, I don't understand. Like, so now I call him RAC Euro because you guys just want recovery centre back, but all the other parts of the game that need to make sense. But then when he's playing in a back three and we're asking him to cover wide spaces, all of a sudden he's not.
he
recovery
doesn't
centre
like that as well.
So he's not a recovery centre back then. I don't understand. He can't cover wide spaces either. So I'm thinking, bro, my problem with Euro is his passing is dreadful. He can't pass. Like, his short passing is awful. His weak foot passing is terrible. But for some reason, he's better on the left than on the right. It doesn't make no sense. I don't get it.
All right then, man. All right. I mean, I think we went on a bit of a tangent there. But yeah, City did their thing. Pep, 20 trophies in 10 years. I mean, we've already spoken about it before. What a GOAT. Let's get into the Rondo team of the season.
Let's have it, man.
So, no.
All right. Cool. We've got candidates in every position. Let's go. So the way we'll do it, we'll have debates where it comes across, where it's obvious. There's no need for us to argue. I mean, I don't want to be here debating that, or O'Reilly, or who the heck do I have here? Hincapié should be the. Yeah. I just went for the Arsenal one there. I'm just playing, but any of the other guys there. Okay, cool. Goalkeeper. The candidates I've got here are Raya, Donnarumma, Roofs. I think it's how you say it. It's a Sunderland keeper. Pickford and Dean Henderson. Who are we going for?
I think
Who are we going for? And then give me a shout out.
I'm going for Rio.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Raz fan.
Yeah, I'll go for Real. Anyone we want to give a shout out to?
Robin.
Lamans. You didn't put him on the list.
Oh, yeah, Lamans.
He's been the second best. 100%. Unless you want to put maybe the Sunderland goalkeeper.
The Sunderland goalkeeper has been doing his thing, man. If you watch Sunderland, he makes some saves.
I think Lamans has been better than him. Even against Sunderland the other day, bro, Lamans. That's the only reason why we kept a clean sheet. I watched the highlights. I didn't.
Lamans has done well, and the pressure that he's taken on. I wouldn't have him as. I'd have him up there. He could maybe get. I think Roofs and him's close.
Top 3 minimum.
Yeah.
He made the mistake against Liverpool, though.
And I forgave him straight away because of how much he's done for me.
But then again, is that just because you went from Onana to him? Like, it's a big.
I think. Do you know what it is? I think ever since we left some of those people like Amorim and the players behind, I've been a lot stricter on the players this season because of how much suffering I've done before. So when Lamans first came in, I'm just calling him a basic goalkeeper that just does the basics.
Yeah.
I still think that a bit. But he has.
But when you do if you can do the basics well, that's the foundation to then become a top keeper.
And he uses both feet. It doesn't make no sense. Left and right foot when distributing. Can't like rate him.
But yeah, I think David Raya deserves it. I think, to be fair, I rate David Raya a lot because I think I always had David Raya sort of just beneath the real world level keepers, even looking like outside of there, the Courtois, the Alissons, but Alisson's kind of fallen off now. There's other guys, even Donnarumma, I didn't really have him there either, but like Courtois and Alisson are two that stick out anyway. I always kind of have him off that level because I just felt like there were certain shots sometimes and kind of things like that he just wasn't quite in his game, but I think he's brought that into his game. I honestly feel like he's a top 3 keeper in the world, like putting up right there. If you told me he's the best keeper in the world, I'd say you got an argument.
I think he is.
I'd say
Courtois still.
I'd probably still go Courtois is more proven, but I think he's got a case. Honestly, David Raya does.
I think he's the most complete.
Yeah, he does everything superb, and he's a proper complete player. Cool. Moving forward, Reece James or Timber? I think there wasn't a lot of right backs.
Is that the options?
Yeah. Who else did you have?
Damn,
Nunes.
Oh yeah, Mateus Nunes.
Still.
Oh, that's your right back. I'll probably give it to him because I think Timber's struggled a little bit with injuries. He started off so well.
Started well, then even before his injury, kind of dipped. Maybe it's because he was injured. I don't know.
I'll be honest. You see what it is with Timber. I still would have him, and I don't really think he's dipped. I think the problem was that there was a period in time where Arteta was doing too much galaxy brain with the system where he was basically playing our fullbacks as like the 10s. So Timber was getting the ball, in like the final third in the middle of the pitch. You had our right wings playing on like right back. And because he weren't doing half turns, because he weren't duppying guys in the box, it was making him look dead. But we know that's not what a right back's meant to do. When he's been, defending, he's contributed to goals as well. I think
For the PSG right
I think he's
fullbacks
got
do.
I think he's got like 8 or 9 GA this
So
season.
you can't miss business end of the season and get team of the season. That don't make sense.
But the thing is,
He's been out for a little while.
he's played 30 games though. Like I think he's played enough.
We know you're gonna go for your guy.
But,
But I hear it though. I like
I don't
him.
think he's undisputed. I'm not
I
mad
liked
at
him.
him.
I was arguing with him. I was arguing for him start of the season.
Yeah.
But it's like
Yeah.
I have to be consistent.
Yeah,
I can't get onto
And I always like an improvement story. I've liked the way Nunez has grown into that
That's
right
not
back
ridiculous.
role.
I don't mind that.
He's
I don't mind that. I don't mind that.
a lot of good assists this season as well. Some nice crosses.
Cool. So we're going Nunez right back.
That's fine. That's
All right. Cool. Centre backs. I will do them like both of them to be honest. So we've got Van Dijk, Saliba, Gabriel, Guehi, Konsa,
Van Dis-
Senesi. He deserves it, man.
How many 2 goals?
How many pens he given away?
No. He's,
Van Dijk
hey,
got a
if
mention.
you man have watched Liverpool, the guy's tried.
Who's been better this season, Maguire or Van Dijk?
Van Dijk.
Van Dijk, I think.
Wait, is that because of name or because of
No, because of performance. Because of if you actually watch,
I'm not gonna
watch
sit here
it,
and argue for Maguire. I'm not gonna.
if you actually watch Van Dijk, the man is trying. Deep the hell he's been in.
Gallagher tries.
No. But bro, deep the hell he's been in. I feel like too many people have spoken on him. He deserves a shout out for still being, bro. He's in our top 3 players. I'm not gonna lie, and I know.
Oh yeah, your top 3 players.
Yeah, he's
Would
in our
you
top.
put him in team?
I think Sunderland's.
No, I wouldn't.
Sunderland centre backs have probably been better than him.
Who name them?
Alder is up there.
How you?
Alder.
You don't even know their names.
Alder is.
I had it and then he said it.
And then you lost it. He remixed both their names. Stop it, man. It's Gabriel and Saliba, innit?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
We've spoken about them.
Maybe Senesi, honourable mention, but
Yeah, Senesi's he's done the job.
Gay as well.
Leaving Bournemouth this year.
Gay.
But the pass back.
I wouldn't mind him. Yeah, the pass back kind of. I feel like Gay had a case before
not
the
really.
pass back, but I don't think he's got the dominance of Saliba and Gabriel
Easy,
are ridiculous. But have we spoken at length about those two? I think there's nothing. Left back O'Reilly, Lewis Hall, Hincapié.
O'Reilly still.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Agree.
We said last week that that's probably our young player of the season as well. So credit to him. I think he's had an amazing breakthrough season. The hate watch that he delivered us, you know that one there.
That was
Just hit that
Energy
spot.
drink up, man. Energy drink.
That was amazing. That was amazing, man. That was a discipline. DM, we'll go for your DMs because I'll be real. The candidates I drew out were rubbish. So the DMs, we got Xhaka, Anderson, and Bruno. Bruno Gomares, that is, of course.
I think for me, again, I'm a big fan of Elliot Anderson. I followed him for a while, and I would love him at my club. But I think this season, for when you look at what Sunderland were expected to do and what they've done this season, it's got to be Granit Xhaka. I mean, it's the heart of that team. Keeps it solid.
He's been top.
Organised everything. For me, I think it's a no-brainer to have him in there.
Were you a fan of him at Arsenal?
I was a massive fan. Like, I think people with Xhaka, I think he was an easy scapegoat for people because there was a season when he first joined. He had a few red cards, he had a few errors, but from like 2021 moving forward, him and Partey whenever they played together, he was one of like the mainstays in the team, and it was obvious when he left that it was going to be difficult to replace him. And even to this day, like if he was in our team this season, we would have won the league months ago.
You think so? You think it'd be that much of a difference? That
when you look at how Zubimendi's kind of fallen off, obviously it's taken time for Skelly to come in as well. The way he kind of punched balls on that left hand side, even the overlaps he was making out wide. Like remember the 22-23 season, Odegaard scored like 15 goals.
Xhaka was
it's not even just about Xhaka. That left hand flank, obviously, you had Zinchenko there helping out. It was helping a lot as well.
Yeah,
the left hand side was so threatening. It was just as thing as the right hand side. Now
right
our attack is just give it to the right and pray. So, yeah, Xhaka.
Yeah, no, Xhaka deserves his flowers still.
Yeah.
He deserves his flowers, and
he has been out for a bit though, like before he came back.
he was out for a bit, but just how well he started, and even when he was out, Sunderland suffered.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when they kind of tailed off. I think when Xhaka was playing, he was in, and the way he just dictates things with his passing, it's top stuff still. And he had 2 great seasons at Bayer Leverkusen.
Big up Elliot Anderson though, because he plays like he's a Spanish bro. He shouldn't be called Elliot Anderson.
My thing is this,
and he's got the dog. That's why I love him as well.
My thing is this: could you put Rice 6 and put Bernardo in the team as one of the 8s?
It's not ridiculous.
Bernardo's had a good season.
I'm not mad at that.
And I feel like Rice has basically been playing 6 for a while now.
Deep pivot.
Like they're trying to say 8, but they moved that back to 6. Not even recently, a while ago.
Yeah, okay.
Playing him and Zubimendi as the pivot.
So
I think that's fair to be fair. 'Cause I think Bernardo's been one of the better.
Bernardo
players
Silva.
in the league.
Would we have Bernardo Silva? I want Xhaka in over Bernardo Silva.
Is that semantics or is that actually based off the whole season? Because I feel like
Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo didn't start the.
Yeah, exactly. So let's stop this because Bernardo Silva started the season, and people were saying, Man City fans were coming out and saying, I can't wait till he retires again. They were saying retire.
He didn't start the
retire. I'll be real. Bernardo Silva has been top, but it's been when City have patterned the system. He's not having to cover as much spaces.
Yeah.
He clutched up in that Etihad game, man. He was one of the best players on that pitch. When he stopped Havertz going through,
That was mad.
I just feel like when it gets to business and if you can really turn it on,
the uncles turn up.
So let's do the other midfielders that we've got then, because I think we want to just kind of bunch them in and decide on 2. The other ones we've got are Szoboszlai, Rice, Enzo Fernandez, and Bernardo Silva.
Out of those, it would be Rice.
I think you should do Rice and Szoboszlai.
Yeah, but I do think those 8s you
Liking
mentioned.
that.
I think those 8s you mentioned have been better than the 6s.
Than the 6s.
Yeah, like Szoboszlai, I think he's been better than him.
Yeah.
Obviously,
We got to respect Szoboszlai for the season that he's had, you know.
I think
Yeah,
he's
he's been good
had
this
a good. We could have put him.
People are deep and he's been let down as well. That free kick at Anfield where he's got against first and second in the league, yeah. He's done his job, playing out of position at right back, making the runs, you know, being an ever presence, and he has scored 2 unbelievable free kicks. Like 2 goal of the season contenders. That one against City was an absolute madness. And we didn't win it because Slot's a scrub.
Big game player still, even against United, when they went like cool, I gave him the ball, but finished.
Yeah, finished, bro. The way he just glided past Dalot and Maguire as well. Maguire that you were talking about. When Maguire's tested, we all know, man. So we say we're gonna say Rice and Szoboszlai.
Yeah, I'll give Rice to Szoboszlai.
you can have your boy. You can have your boy. In there.
I got someone in.
Yeah, I'll give Rice.
I know that's all I got. All right, cool.
Bruno,
I don't mind that
Bruno's
still.
the final midfielder.
Advanced 8/creator or 10, however you wanna look at it. We got Bruno Fernandes, Morgan Gibbs-White, and Morgan Rogers.
Yeah, we know who it is.
Ooh.
I think if you had this convo in February,
I'm not thinking about it though. Like I know the answer.
We just like yeah.
About the other 2 names.
I think if you had this convo in February, I think Rogers had a strong argument, but he
Yeah, Rogers start the season. No.
kind of slowed off.
I know,
a bit,
yeah.
so I'd give it Bruno.
I
Definitely.
feel like Rodgers can still get in this team. It just might be an argument, isn't it?
Not over
Yeah.
Bruno. Maybe on
Not
the
in
left
the
wing.
10, I'm not talking
Maybe
10.
left wing.
Oh, well, you put him like maybe left wing.
Maybe.
To be fair, maybe we'll include him left wing because the left wings are tired.
But
Okay.
what 10 Bruno? Yeah.
Do you want to go to that
Yeah.
now? Yeah.
Naturally.
And then front
Left
three.
wing.
You're,
Left wing, I didn't have much. Doku and Cunha. And I don't even think Cunha deserves to be in any team of the season.
Why?
But he was genuinely the next I
You
could think
don't
of.
think he deserves it? You don't think he deserves to be mentioned?
I don't think he deserves to. I don't really think he wouldn't be a team of the
taken.
season
you see
contender.
what it is? You see what it is? You see
I think Cunha's been solid, but you think he's been team of the season level?
Nah.
I don't think he's been team of the season level, but you're moving like he shouldn't have even been mentioned.
Yeah, I don't think he should be a
Done more than
nominee.
Xhaka this
I think Cunha's there. What, you think he's done better than Xhaka?
What, Cunha?
Nah.
100%.
Nah.
Bro, it's comparative, man.
But hey, different
No,
positions.
because Cunha's been available the whole season. Even when...
So for availability.
like
fair.
he's been doing... Like,
You used to get little awards for attendance back at school, innit? Like,
no, because the
And
thing
then
about
was
Cunha as well is that he's...
And you hold it close to your heart.
a
and
difference
everything,
maker. Like his goals lead to wins. His dribbles lead to wins. His assists lead to wins. He creates something when we've got nothing. I remember the Crystal Palace game when we looked meaty and he just won a pen out of nothing. Like he's done a lot this season. So it's like we're not gonna just diminish him. It's not worse. This is Cunha.
Cunha's not been all that, bro.
He has.
He's not been all that. There was a large periods of this season where people were saying they're not sure about it.
There's not been large periods.
Yes, there has. Yes, there has.
It's not even true. It's actually not.
Oh, all right then. Should we have? Anyway, I think really it's a conversation really between Doku and Morgan.
I
Rogers
think
that
when you-
left wing.
Yeah, I think when it comes to just like team of season in general, though, I'm just always trying to put in. I'm just always trying to put in the best players. Like if I was to go for the front three in general, I would even put Semenyo on the left wing because he's played games over there, and I think he would be in the team anyway. So
I've got Doku over Semenyo still.
What, this season?
Yeah.
Nah, because Semenyo,
I think they've had similar seasons.
Semenyo's just provided the goals. Like Bournemouth again.
I don't really rate Semenyo as high as other people.
That's what I'm saying. I think they've had similar seasons.
Because I watch 90s.
I think Semenyo's a purple patch player.
Yeah.
Like Bournemouth started hot, tailed off. Just before he left Bournemouth, gave him a little send off. Came to City hot, tailed off. Now he scored in the final.
But even we talk about him being a purple patch. Even when he's on his hot streak scoring,
Oh, he's not playing well.
the smell is also hot.
I think
Because brother,
more so at City.
more so at City, but it's even when he was at Bournemouth, I was rating him. To be fair, it's actually more so City because at Bournemouth, I was rating him. I still said, "Oh, I feel that he's got some limitations." But the way that they're now sticking out like a sore thumb at City, I can't. But he's no. Listen, he's still a good player, but we're talking about team of the season now. There's levels to this conversation.
There's not much. Not this
Oh
season.
my
Nah,
god,
Doku-
Semenyo might not be in the team, you know,
Why?
because I might have to put someone else on the right hand side.
Doku on the left. Who's Doku on the left?
It's between. It's between Doku and Rodgers for me
Well, who'd you go for?
this season.
I'd have Rodgers.
I'll tell you the right wingers as well. If it's say Mbeumo, Shirky, Semenyo, and Wilson.
Shirky easy.
So you got Shirky right wing.
I'm going Shirky and maybe Rodgers on the left. You know,
Yeah.
I've got Shirky right wing. I've loved watching Shirky this season.
I feel like not putting Rodgers in the team it might be a bit disingenuous. You know,
I think Rodgers.
even right
I'd put
now
Rodgers in there.
he's dropping a bit of a catalogue again.
Coming back.
Because he scored against Liverpool.
No. Liverpool. What's it called? The cup final. Obviously, it has nothing to do with Prem. But I seen him in the cup final against Forest the other day. Him and Watkins kind of went on a 2-man step.
Yeah, a little 2-man step.
The game before. Actually,
If you want to go Rodgers, I don't mind. I would have gone
The
Doku.
season he was moving nuts as well. Like I need to actually remember what he was doing. Like some of
Yeah,
the goals
he
he was scoring the
he was
free
winning them games on his own.
Yeah, he was moving crazy. Yeah, to be fair, I don't mind. I would go for a Doku, but I don't mind if
Keep
you
in
guys
mind, Doku
had this period out as well.
period out, came back, was a bit slow to
Yeah,
come
but-
back, then burst in again.
Bursting, yeah.
It's like it's probably been a bit similar. Doku.
I've just been rating Doku.
If City
I
win
rate him
if
as
City
well.
can scam the league, then you put Doku in there.
But yeah, let's go for Morgan Rodgers. It's good to listen. City are probably going to come second. They've had a couple in here, I think. But anyway, we gave them Shirky on the right hand side. And then up front,
Rodgers because I feel like he's dropped a good season.
Because so on the wings we're going Shirky on the right, Doku on the left. Up top,
Erling.
let me send the names though at least. So it's just slam dunk for you.
Don't
But
say no one knows.
I've got Haaland, Ekatike, João Pedro, Welbeck, and Igor Thiago.
I like João Pedro, but it's Erling. Definitely.
Yeah, it's Haaland still. The only other person that could argue is Igor Thiago.
Oh, stop it.
What do you mean? 20 goals?
I
Is
don't
it 20
care.
now?
I don't care.
Yeah,
He's
21.
he's another one. I watch him.
Bro, Brentford lost
I'm
Wissa.
I'm unsure. I'm unsure. Are you sure he scored 20?
He's on 21.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
21?
No. But are you sure those goals exist?
Down on him
Are you sure those goals exist? They're all at 3 p.m. CT Igor Thiago, that game against Man United, I can't forget it.
Do you know what it is?
But everyone has their stinkers. But the thing is, he's had a good season.
Do you know what's crazy? Igor Thiago, yeah, might actually kind of be the opposite of what big players do at small clubs. Normally, the reason why we rate them is, for example, Anderson, his best games are against the big teams. And we all watch those games, so it's like we rate it.
It's true.
Igor Thiago is the opposite. His best games are against the smaller teams, which is kind of what you want your striker to do at big clubs, like score against all the smaller teams. Obviously, you want them to make a big difference in big games, but a lot of them don't. So it's kind of like, if he was to go to a higher level, probably just replicate what he does, innit?
If Igor Thiago went to a higher level club, he'd not do too well.
Bags a lot of pen.
You don't think so?
I don't think he's doing too well.
He's probably the worst.
I don't think he's better than João Pedro.
You're looking at like a Gyökeres, which I'm not even sure has as much dog.
I don't know about that. I think he's better than Delap, you know.
That's not hard.
That's not hard.
No, but Delap scored 15 the season before that.
True.
And I didn't rate him.
Yeah, but he's another one that. That's what I'm saying.
But
When
he
you're
done that- he done
when
that
you're
for a big
playing
team, though.
for a big team, right, and you're a striker, and you're not playing in transition all the time, where Igor Thiago scoring all of their goals, and you need to do those smart little sharp movements against the deep block. You need to control the ball like in tight spaces in against the deep block. You can start looking at Liam Delap.
But he does do the sharp movements. But that's not my issue with him. My issue isn't the fact that he's not getting into places. My issue is the fact that when he plays against these big teams and he gets into places, he starts doing nonsense in front of goal.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
But that's it. Again, he's even still getting the chances in transition. You think Igor Thiago against a deep block?
Because I'm just thinking, bro, Brentford are what, 7th?
Yeah.
They nearly got
Like, it's
Champions
not
League.
like they're not grabbing points against these lower teams. Like, he's scoring against them, and there's
Consistent.
definitely. To be fair, I can't analyze it too much because I don't watch all these Brentford games, so I don't know if
I know you
teams are coming
don't.
back.
I know you don't.
I actually don't, but I can imagine there are some teams that don't just go out and. To be fair, most teams probably do try to go toe-to-toe with Brentford. I don't know, innit?
But it's Erling Haaland.
It's
isn't
Haaland,
it?
isn't it?
Yeah. Could Erling Haaland been a shout for the player of the season? Someone was saying the other day he's got 34 goal contribution.
Yeah, I think with Haaland, he had a 2-month or 3-month spell where he just didn't do anything. Like he started the season on crack. He was doing everything.
Yeah, he started
getting
season
City
mad.
points left, right.
You know he had like 25 goals in like January.
What in all comps? Yeah.
No, in Prem. He had like
No, not in the Prem. He's
Yeah.
on 26 now.
he's on 26 now. Okay, it was like 20 goals.
Yeah.
6 goals. And we
He went on a mad drought, you know. He had like
Yeah.
20 goals.
do you know what it is with Haaland, yeah? Because a lot of people criticize his game outside of goals. But it looked like at one point in the season where, he's fixed that. But then, the thing is, it wasn't even like he was playing bad. It's like he was just doing nonsense.
Yeah.
Like, there was just games where he's not getting on the end of chances that he normally would.
He just seemed just a bit off
He seemed
sequence.
a bit off
Yeah.
And it can happen to the best.
And it was just at the wrong time where they really needed him to kind of...
Yeah. And they dropped a lot of
What
points.
they needed to do was get like 2 wins from that. They're comfy right now. I remember the Chelsea game where they put it on Chelsea when Enzo scored the equaliser like last minute. Bro, he was taking a piss that day. They put so many chances on the plate for him. He was just taking a piss. I think we've already mentioned it before. One time he got the ball on the edge of the box, didn't even connect with the ball. I'm thinking, wow. And the thing is, that's what I'm saying, because it's not like he played bad in that Chelsea game. He got into the right positions. He's just not attacking the ball. He's getting the ball, dribbling with it. I've seen him dribble past like 3 Chelsea players, get on the edge of the box, just do nonsense. I'm like, rah.
No, absolutely fair enough. But let's round it all up. Our Rondo team of the season is, and can we get a little round of applause after each position? So, in goal, we have David Raya. At right back, we've got, who was it? Mateus Nunes. At centre backs, we've got Saliba and Gabriel. Hey, big.
Yeah, word, bro.
See, I had to quiet down my clapping.
But
Left back, we've got our YPFA, O'Reilly.
I ain't clapping that one.
why?
I hate it
Dunked
so.
on you twice.
You, oh, yeah, word. You have
In
to
the centre midfield positions, we have a double pivot of Dominic Szoboszlai and Declan Rice.
clap still. Magic.
In the 10, we have Bruno Fernandes, the assist breaker.
Come on! Sorry?
And he's also our Rondo player of the season.
Come on,
Man.
Bruno.
On the flanks, we have Shirky on the right wing. And we have
Don't like him.
Morgan Rogers on the left wing.
Clap Morgan. Clapping Morgan, not
You
joking.
want to clap Sherky?
Just make it clear. Make
I hear it still.
Kickoffs on your head still. And up top, we have the big man, Erling Haaland.
Can't clap him as well.
That's a good team, you know.
Good team. And that is the Rondo team of the season. Thank you so much, guys. That's another episode of the Rondo. Please like, subscribe, and all of that lovely stuff.